Did you pick out all of these for like
Yeah.
specific reasons? Do they all mean something to you?
Whew. Well, most of
Or
them
did you
were-
just grab stuff and throw it on
Right. Most of the stuff here we did like put together.
Yeah, we like DIY.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That we like bought and then refurbished or like
Yeah.
enhanced or like made from scratch. Like
Yeah.
like these heads, like those are all like it's window screening.
Yeah.
And then it's paper mache.
Oh, cool.
They
And
were
then
a
there's wooden
project.
skewers.
And lots of hot glue.
Where did this, I guess I could have called it an obsession. Where did this obsession for like Disney and it goes beyond Disney, but I guess let's just start there since you're both wearing the Mickey on.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I grew up going as a kid. We had family that lived down there, so we were lucky we would stay with them and go every year. And then Colin went for the first time as an adult.
Yeah.
And that's,
Yeah, when I was 26, and that's when I proposed.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so we got
Yeah.
engaged at Disney like on our first full day there.
Yep.
Like, so it became like a whole engagement vacation.
Yeah.
And then it kind of like turned into its own thing. So
Yeah.
we've been going every year for our like anniversary now.
Yep.
Okay.
So this will be our 5-year wedding anniversary. So we're going for.
So you've been there 5 times.
Well,
now.
we will be in May.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
we've been there more than 5
Oh, really?
Yeah, I ended up
Yeah.
becoming like going twice a year because once I turned 30, we went for my 30th birthday, and now it's been like 3 years we've been going for my birthday.
Yep, every birthday.
And then there was like 1 year we went for 3 times.
Yeah,
We
for
went
Food and Wine Festival at Epcot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do they know you there? Like you just, hey,
I
what's
was
up?
so excited. So
Yeah.
this one bar in Mexico that we love, La Cava de Tequila, they have
Yeah.
amazing margaritas.
Yeah.
The one bartender working like recognized us because like she's
Yeah.
awesome. She's a great bartender, and finally she's like, "Oh hey, like I remember you." Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
it was a really great achievement. I felt like
Right.
she remembered us.
Right.
Yeah, you're regulars at a bar,
Yeah.
at a
Right.
theme park. That's pretty
Right.
impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love it. We love going and like dressing up there too, doing the Disney bounding. Like
Yeah.
we've gotten really into that too.
What's Disney bounding?
So, like, as adults, you aren't able to, like, dress up in costume at the parks, right? Like,
Okay.
children are and all that, but you can kind of, like, nod your head to, like, different characters by dressing in regular clothes, but in their color scheme.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's
cool.
really fun, and, like, little details, like, if you're, like, you know, Sebastian, you can wear, like, crab earrings, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like little
play with
details.
accessories and stuff.
Accessories,
But
yeah.
it's like color blocking. in
Yeah,
a
it's
way.
kind of
Oh,
color
okay.
blocking.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, so we just did like Aristocats, you know,
Yeah.
with our cousin who's a cast member there.
Yep.
So we did, let's see, like I was, who's that again? Toulouse.
Yep, you were Toulouse.
So I just wore like all orange and like a blue bow tie and like a blue beret to
Yeah.
kind of go for like his colors.
Yeah, and I wore
Yeah.
black and red, accents of red, and she wore white with accents of pink. And it's like,
Marie.
you look kind of interesting. People are like, what are they doing? And people look at you like, what's going on here? And some
Yeah.
people know what, like, Disney bounding is. It's kind of like a cult thing.
Okay.
For, like, Disney
Yeah.
community, like, Disney bounding.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's so much, so it's really fun when you get a group. Because then it's like really great. It's fun doing it just the two of us, but when you have more people, it stands out a lot
Oh yeah,
more.
and it's fun if you like if you're dressed as that character and meeting that character.
Yeah, they make a huge thumbs up because they know.
Huge family Little Mermaid bound, and
Yeah.
we met Ariel, and it was like she made such a big deal, and you can tell the characters, like the actors, are gushing over it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're like, it's really cool. It's
Yeah, it was awesome. There was how many of us? 7?
Yeah,
7 of
there was
us
a-
for that Disney bound because it was my
Yeah.
family. It was so
Okay.
much fun. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Favorite characters?
Well, I've
You don't
always-
have to pick just one.
Right,
Okay.
right.
I was just talking about this last
Yeah,
night.
we
That's always
were.
like fun, like
Yeah.
question asking we love to do.
Right. Well, I've always loved Tinkerbell since I was like young. So she's still my girl. I love Tink. Like, she's awesome. But there are so many. You have a few.
So many. As far as like princesses go, definitely Aurora, Ariel, and Tiana.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. But then villains, I love Maleficent,
Yeah.
and then Cruella,
And Ursula.
and Ursula, and Hook. Oh,
Yeah.
See, it's hard to pick.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah.
We love it. It's so
Yeah.
much fun.
Animation or live action Disney movies?
Oh, definitely
An-
mostly animation.
animation.
Yeah?
And the
Yeah.
traditional more so then. Yeah.
Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
I love Mulan a lot. That's one of my
Oh,
favorite.
wow. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I
not
love
something you hear a lot.
Mulan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love 101 Dalmatians.
Okay.
I love Dalmatians
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
I could see that would be a fun one to dress up.
Well,
do
yeah,
like
that's
spots and
like last Halloween,
Okay.
skinned
This is what we're
Dalmatian.
sitting next to.
a skinned Dalmatian.
After
Yeah.
so many years of competing for Halloween costume contests, we finally won first place at Telus this last
Yeah.
year.
Okay.
With our Cruella de Vil costume.
Yeah, I
So-
was Cruella,
And
and he
I
was a
was,
skinned Dalmatian.
I was her victim. So this
Yeah.
is what we're sitting next to.
Yeah.
Here's my tail.
Yeah.
This is my
Yeah.
paws, and then this is my body.
Like it's
Yeah.
just
It was a lot
totally
stickier
gory,
that
like
night. There's a lot
Yeah.
of blood on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then my face piece is over here too. I had a
Yep.
prosthetic.
Yeah,
that
that's
I,
pretty
that
creepy.
I ordered, and then I kind of added to it by gluing that
Yeah.
fur onto it.
And you painted the whole thing. It came like white.
Yeah,
Like,
and I painted the whole
yeah.
thing. Yeah, but it
It
was
looked
a
so
nice
creepy though. It looked,
piece.
and you
it-
had like blackout like contacts. So you
yeah,
looked super
you had like
creepy.
the mini scleras.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And I had him like I had a leash too,
Yeah, it was a little-
so it was like really disturbing looking.
Okay.
Like,
Almost a little dominatrix going on there.
yeah, and
Now-
I had my bloody pelt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
fresh from the
Yeah.
hide.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm doing those
Now,
details.
when we met,
Yeah.
you were working behind the bar, and I see that there's a couple beer cans back here, and you did the artwork for those cans,
Yep,
right?
I was able to illustrate some of the beers at Spring House, the labels. So
Okay.
that was really fun.
So, is art something you do like full time? Is that
No,
your gig?
not full time. I do bartend for like full time, but I love just doing. I wanted to get more so into doing artwork just for myself and doing fun commission work that kind of lets me do like whatever I want, as
Yeah.
opposed to like more so boring stuff. I just want to kind of be free with my artwork and have fun with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your
Yeah.
style is really wild.
Thank
I'll
you.
say that much. Where does it come? Where does it come from? Where does the inspiration? Where does your vision go when you see someone and then transfer them onto that?
Well, oh gosh, I do love the form. I love like bodies. I love like nudity, like having fun, like making forms like more interesting and weirder looking. Like I'm not into like just, beautiful, like whatever. I like some weirder things,
Okay.
like and more twisted and like, I don't know. I love it. It's fun. It's just stuff I like to look at is what I draw. Really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there an artist that inspired you in your life?
Oh, definitely. R. Crumb is a huge inspiration for me.
Okay.
I love R. Crumb. And definitely all the animation growing up for sure. Like, like we were talking about Ren and Stimpy. Love that stuff. And I love the Muppets, so that I feel like definitely play. And the Simpsons, of course.
Yeah,
love the
great.
Simpsons.
Okay.
Yeah,
Big
Macaron.
macaroni
Oh my
fan.
gosh, yeah, I love Futurama. So I feel like all that definitely like sunk into me growing up like and doing artwork forever. Just all the big googly-eyed people.
And you went to art school, right?
Yep. I went to PCAD
Okay.
downtown. Yep, illustration.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you like that?
It was good. I met Colin there, so
Okay.
that was a great plus.
Yeah.
Met a lot of great friends, made a lot of artwork. So that was good. Yeah.
Colin, what was your major? Yet to be determined.
Yeah, I went for photography, but I
Okay.
was young and I had way too much fun.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
a lot of fun in
Yeah, I had a
school.
little too much.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun.
But then you started doing hair. which
Yeah.
you're
Is that
all
what you do
about.
now?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, where
yeah.
at?
Oh, I work at Salon 717 over on Harrisburg Pike. We're
Okay.
on like F&M's campus.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been doing that for years now.
Yeah,
since-
last year was my 10th year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That gives you a creative outlet as well.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, like sculpting with.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always said about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's great with color for sure. And
Yeah.
cuts, he's really good.
So going back to these pieces that you create,
Yeah.
what is the one that took the most time, like most detail?
Well, most of your stuff, like, unfortunately, you don't see much of it here, but you're all about the makeup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over the last
Yeah.
5 years, we've becoming way more focused on
Like
that.
the prosthetics and the
Whereas
makeup
before,
before we would more so construct
Yeah, it was
pieces
more so construction
just
and
to wear and
fabricating
put on.
like
Yeah.
Okay.
things. And then over the last 4 or 5 years, we kind of been doing like twisted Disney themes.
Yeah, we've
And,
been
like-
sticking to the twisted Disney.
Yeah,
Okay.
telling a story like with
Yeah.
Cruella de Vil doing
Yeah.
like her victim in a skin Dalmatian, or
Yeah.
we did like Beauty and the Beast where we did more so like an angry scary beast and
Yeah,
Bill-
and I had like the
Belle.
scratch, your claw marks over half my
Yeah,
face,
big-
and like
Ah.
a white out eye. Like
Yeah,
it was
and,
like
Okay.
rose in your chest.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see
And we did
We did
You were
Sleeping
Maleficent
Beauty,
Dragon,
yeah.
which was a huge.
Which that was a lot of that was a trial and error year.
But you did great, like with your makeup, the steel
Yeah,
dragon makeup. That was really cool.
Yeah,
And I was
I bit off more than I
Aurora
could chew.
with like
Yeah.
huge bags under my eyes.
Yeah. I tried to make my own prosthetic like that year.
Oh,
like
yeah.
really build like a dragon muzzle, and it didn't work out so
Okay.
well.
Yeah.
So that went out. I feel like that took a lot of work, but then it just kind of evolving the whole time.
Yeah.
But.
Oh,
I
and
feel
your
like it's
witch outfit.
Oh,
when you were,
yeah.
when I was Snow White and you were the hag. You were
Yeah.
the evil queen as
Oh,
a hag.
cool.
So he
Yeah.
was like full witch
So
drag.
that took a lot
like,
of work too.
Yeah, no,
It's hard
you
'cause
were
all of them.
You were never like recognizable in any of your costumes.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. He does a great job with it. Like,
Cool.
and I got really into it with Cruella this year. Like
Yeah,
that was
this
so
year.
because
Yeah.
usually I like to make. I'd rather make the costumes. I'm like, oh, the makeup, like I'm not that into. But I really got into it this year, and I'm like, I was
Yeah.
really feeling it. Like
Okay.
building
Yeah.
up the cheeks on my face and make it like totally like blocking out my eyebrows and like doing like the high arches for
Yeah.
like creep. I look so creepy.
It's-
Yeah, it was so good.
It's not just a Halloween though thing, right?
No, yeah.
When else do you guys get into costume?
Well,
Oh.
Renaissance Fair.
Yeah.
We're season
Oh,
10. Like,
really?
We go
Okay.
every Sunday, like
Yep.
it's our fun, like
Yep.
unwind.
Yep, and dress up and
Escape.
just be like fantasy, walking
Okay.
around, like enjoying the environment. Fairy
Yeah.
Festival.
Fairy Festival, which
Yeah.
unfortunately just ended. It had its last year.
Yep.
Okay.
But
But we've always loved like dressing up for Fairy Festival. We would usually make costumes for that
yeah,
too.
and we would fabricate like headpieces
Yep.
for that a lot.
That's
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, that
Different
was
costume each time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we would
Even
do.
to the Ren Fair.
You are building up like a solid costume. I kind of like to wear a different costume every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like variety, like
Are you getting like establishing a alter ego character?
kind of.
Yeah?
Kind of,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm working up on building pieces there.
Yeah.
I end up buying more accessories there than actual clothes.
Yeah, we just like to
And
drink
I'm
and
like,
shop
man,
at the Renaissance Fair. That's like what we do.
polo shirt that somehow works with my kilt every time. I need to
Yeah,
work
you
on
need a
that.
different.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? Where are you guys from originally? Are you originally from
Oh.
Lancaster?
we're not from Lancaster, but we've been living here for the last 13,
Since-
14
yeah, since
years.
PCAD, we
Since
stuck
PCAD,
around.
Yeah,
Okay.
since we went to college.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I grew up in New Jersey and then went to high school in York.
Yeah.
But all my family's from Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And so currently all my family lives in like Bucks County, Doylestown. But yeah, which is only like 2 hours from here.
Yeah,
Cool.
we're kind of in the middle of our families. It's really nice, like 2 hours one way, and then my family lives in Sunbury, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Really little river town. So
Yeah.
they're like an hour and a half, 2 hours the other way. So it's like the perfect kind of distance and closeness.
So your
Yeah.
family's originally from Pennsylvania, but you did a lot of Disney as a kid too?
Yeah,
So it was a lot
yeah,
of-
we do have some Florida relatives, but
Okay.
yeah, my grandparents, they were like snowbirds, so they had a house
okay.
that they lived half the year in Florida and half the year in Pennsylvania, so we would just go down and stay with them.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
yep,
Awesome.
yep. And we're lucky because my cousin lives down in Florida now. She grew up next to my grandparents, and now she's back there as a cast member at Disney.
Oh, neat.
So it's awesome. We go down, and she's always like down for doing our Disney bounding together. She's
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
huge Disney, not like we are. Like she's very passionate about it, so we love it. It's so much fun.
Wait, she's more passionate than you
I
guys?
don't know. I feel.
Oh.
I feel like it's pretty. She's definitely got a passion
Okay.
for it, but
yeah.
I don't know.
But you're like so up to date on information with
Oh,
all
yeah.
the podcasts that you
Yeah,
listen
that's
to. It's pretty like, yeah.
yeah,
It's, yeah.
comparable.
Something
Yeah.
is it something Disney every day with you?
Oh yeah, I listen to Disney podcasts in my free time, like
Yeah.
as I'm getting ready for work.
All the
Everything,
time.
yeah,
when
doing
we're making
artwork.
breakfast.
Yeah, I love it. I love it because you
All
get
the
there's
time.
so much new stuff happening all the time there. It's like there's never any. It doesn't get old. Like people all the time are like, "You're going again," but they don't understand. It's like besides the fact of just the whole immersive environment that we love, it's like there's constantly new things
Oh,
happening,
yeah.
like
And-
new drinks, new food to
Okay.
try.
Exactly. That's our
festivals,
trifecta.
yeah.
Like eat, shop, drink.
Yeah.
So there's always new places to eat. There's always new drinks to try. There's
Yeah.
always new places. There's always new merch.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
It's
Yep,
fun
and there's
to-
new lands getting built up, like
Yeah, new. Yeah.
Yeah.
New theme
Well, and they
parks.
kind of like retire out. Like I'm a big, Orange Bird.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a huge Orange Bird fan, but it's
Yeah.
like gone.
I know. It's just the Sunshine Tree Terrace.
Yeah.
That's there.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
go there now, they have a cute little orange bird, like, in the actual...
Oh,
when you get the
really?
citrus
Okay.
swirl, like, in the
Yeah.
background. He's old. They brought him back, like, out of the
Oh,
archives.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's like a cult following for the art.
Okay,
too.
okay, cool.
Bringing
Yeah.
a lot of merch back. Like,
Are they?
Yeah, there's
Yep.
definitely like some stuff.
Yep. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, because he's so cute. Like,
Yeah.
he's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
say if you met somebody who's just going down for the first time,
Oh.
what's the best piece of advice you can give them?
It's a lot of planning.
Okay.
It's like, you gotta download the app, plan the fast passes, plan your diet. It's like a lot of work to go on a Disney vacation. It's not relaxing.
Like, bring good shoes.
That's the number one
Oh,
thing. You do so
okay.
much walking.
I'll never forget the first 2 years we did Florida vacations with her family. I brought horrible shoes, like thin flip flops. It was so horrible. It was so painful.
Yeah, lesson learned.
Yeah, because we go open to close, so we're
Okay.
walking for what,
How many
8,
hours?
10
Yeah.
hours a
There's
day.
a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, and we drive 10 miles usually when we're going around.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's
Good shoes. That's good advice for sure.
Favorite ride?
You know yours.
oh
Good
yeah, Expedition Everest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Animal Kingdom, that's my favorite.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom's like
Okay.
his favorite.
Yeah, that's
the
like my
whole
favorite
environment there is amazing.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
And which part of the park is your favorite? Like when I say.
Well,
Epcot.
my favorite ride is probably Splash Mountain. I love
Oh,
that ride
okay.
so much. But my favorite park is definitely Epcot.
Okay.
Epcot. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I love it. It's so good. Get to visit all the different countries. I collect
Yeah,
the
the
trolls from Norway. Like I have a
Yeah.
huge collection over there that
Oh.
I started when I was growing up young,
Okay.
going to Disney, and every year I would get a troll from Norway in Epcot. So
Yeah.
and
How many is that?
I don't know. I haven't counted them in a while. But I've always loved like weird creatures, so
Okay.
it always So
Yeah, it almost kind of like I can see it resemblance with your art.
right?
Yeah.
And like I said, I've been getting them since I was young. Like, yeah, I love them. Love
Very
like
cool.
creepy, weird looking creatures.
What not to do? What sage advice can you give people that say, just don't be this guy and do that?
I feel like you need to go like open to like the magic. Don't just be annoyed by the crowd, like because you can easily get annoyed. It can be very crowded. The lines can be long, but there are ways to maneuver around that. Like you don't need to wait in a 3-hour line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better not to torture yourself and do that. Like,
or like you said, letting bad things get to you.
yeah, don't
Like
let bad things get to you because it's still like an amazing environment.
Yeah.
There's so much like magic happening around
because
you.
it's
like-
hot, and when you live
It's
with group
hot.
of people, and not
Cranky.
everybody's on the same
Yeah.
page.
Did you ever have like a really crazy experience when you were down there? Like, I don't know, like a ride stops in the middle or like a character like loses it over you or
What are you thinking of?
Daisy was losing.
Yeah,
herself over you.
this was a great trip for his birthday. It was really fun. I bought
Yeah.
these like snapback vintage like Daisy and Donald hats for his birthday. So I wore the Daisy one, and it's like really cute looking. It's from the 90s. It's just like her beak and her face. So I wore that on his birthday, and I wore like colors that were reminiscent, like Disney bounding as Daisy, but in specifically Animal Kingdom. So meeting her, she made a huge fuss over it. It was amazing. Like,
oh yeah, even when we were waiting in line,
Yeah,
she was
she's like-
pointing at
she's
you.
Uh,
And we got up to her, she was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, posing.
yeah,
like
it
nothing
was so
else.
great. It was
And then
awesome.
even after we left and
We
Dave
saw
was
her
taking a
passing.
break.
Yeah.
We saw her passing and she was all over you.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I
The
wish we had
character
video.
interactions are so much fun, honestly.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
especially when you're like dressed like them. Like we met Anna and
Yeah.
Elsa last year
Yeah,
for our
when we-
anniversary, and we bound as I was Elsa and you were Anna.
Yeah, that
And
really
and we
fun.
even had like Olaf like plush backpacks.
Okay.
Like we like the accessories a lot with
details.
it. Yeah.
for
So it was
sure.
really fun meeting them dressed up.
I just wanted to ask you, when you see people, can you see how you would draw them? Like,
Yeah,
can you look at people
Absolutely.
like that? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I'm all about like distortion and like, not because it's always one of those things where people ask me to do commissions a lot, and sometimes I feel like I have to tone it back because I'm like, you've seen my artwork, right? Like, I'm not going to draw you cute.
Right.
Like, I want to draw you more so goofy looking, weird looking, like emphasis. Because I grew up drawing, like, my brother and I, we would sit in church and draw on the back of the bulletins, like, each other really meanly. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, and we have very similar faces, like, very just, like, features that, like, really are prominent. So we would emphasize those a lot, like.
Okay.
So it's like, we grew up doing it, and that's how I like to draw people. So it's like, you can't be offended. It's fine. Like, your differences make you unique. I draw myself really weird all the time. But yeah, that's what I like to do.
Yeah.